Rejected, overlooked, dismissed, ignored, uninvited, excluded. There's a certain heartbreak reserved for being left out. Scrolling through Instagram, you spot photos from a girls' trip you weren't invited to. You find yourself the awkward one out in a discussion as the rest of the circle shares experiences you cannot relate to. You're not the right fit for us, the email says after multiple rounds of a job interview process. Everyone in the room is already mid-conversation and no one notices you or invites you to join. Someone makes a joke at your expense, and you go from being inside the group to being the outlier. Someone who was your friend yesterday wants nothing to do with you today. You find out that you have been the topic of conversation around the workplace, and not in a good way. Just a few of my personal experiences through the years. Maybe you can relate? It's not a coincidence that it hurts. Rejection is a pain you can actually feel in your body because social pain and physical pain activate the brain in the same places. The neurons run through the same wiring and can overlap and affect one another. So that stinging, aching, or sharp sensation, it's valid. It hurts. And it's not about simply getting over those painful feelings of rejection. Cliques and social rankings start young, in childhood and the teen years, and few of us escape it. Movies capture it well. The lunch tables are unofficially assigned to each carefully categorized group. Who hasn't experienced that anxious feeling in their stomach while entering the school cafeteria, scanning the crowd for an empty seat near a familiar face? Uncomfortable wallflowers sit on the sidelines at the dances, or stay home completely. I was too bashful in school to attend most social events, out of fear of not knowing whom to hang out with and being left alone. I made it to senior prom and maybe 1 or 2 football games. That was basically it. The important titles and seats are reserved for the most popular. It feels crushing to be overlooked in class or at after-school activities simply because you're not on the inside track. We leave behind many things from school, fortunately, but social ranking isn't one of them. It spreads into college, it seeps into our social circles, it affects who you talk to in the staff room or at the coffee station. You can spot it on the playground among moms with diaper bags and strollers. Okay, let's be honest here. It can even cause deep divides in the one place that's supposed to be safe and inclusive, church. Why does rejection hurt so much? And if it's so painful, why do we in turn reject or exclude others? Because it's a two-way street, right? We are rejected and we reject. We decide whom we want to be around and whom we don't. We intentionally and unintentionally leave people out. We're all wounded and we all inflict wounds. The woman who excludes you is the one who didn't include you on the invitation list. She's the one who saw your text message and started to reply with those 3 punishing dots. Because apparently we all need that much insight into when and how people are responding to us, and then disappeared. She's the one who is well into the group conversation but doesn't ask for your opinion. The one who started a morning walking group but didn't send you the details. The one who makes a snide comment about you to make everyone else laugh. Sometimes she does it mindlessly, by accident. Sometimes it's intentional and overt. And then sometimes it's somewhere in the middle. Not purposefully hurting any feelings, but honestly not making an effort either. Is this woman the enemy? Am I the enemy?